A cinema employee fired for calling a Somali the N-word has now received over $130,000 in donation. What? Wait, no way. Okay, so let me get this straight. The funniest thing is all these people donating and supporting her are racism, but they don't know that she has a half-black child. Why is it that this is the internet learning about reality for the first time? There's a bunch of people that are racist that have black friends. They're just like, oh, he's not no, I don't mean Devin. Devin's fine. I mean the other ones. And how many times have you heard, I don't hate black people, I hate... Holy shit. It's crazy. I hear this from I hear this constantly. All the time. So it's like these people live in such a fucking safe space that I just don't even know what to believe. Chris Rock? That's right. He did say that. I forgot all about that. Yes, and that used to be a joke. Now it's a political party. So there we go. And people say it too. Yeah, some people do, right? You know, I don't make a lot of comments on what other races do, okay? I know that, you know, I can talk about what white people do, and I can rely on some of my based black contemporaries to do the same thing about what black people do. But right now, we live in a world where you can't really go over the lines, right? So anyway, let's go back here. And the cinema employee, so... where's the link to this? They just released a new video from a different angle, revealing the couple came in multiple times to harass her. She deserves all the money and more. I mean, I don't, like, the funny thing is that you really just can't, you can't call customers the N-word when they make you mad. You can't do it. I know. You want to. I get it. But you can't do that. You can't do that. Everybody, why not? Because then they might not come back. And you're not really, the thing is that this woman here, she's only keeping the spot warm until Flippy can take her job. So really, and you can call Flippy the N-word all day. You can call him a clanker, call him a wireback, call him whatever you want. Tell him you're going to turn him off, and he is not going to give a shit. I think that if you work in any of these places, you have to understand that you are... if they could replace you with a robot, they would have done it already. They don't care about you. You are replaceable. You're not a member of the team. You're not part of the family. Well, maybe you are part of the family. You're like the goldfish that the moment that it causes any problems, they flush it down the fucking toilet. So that's you. That's you. You're working at Walmart. You're working at Cinnabon. You're working at KFC. Guess what? They don't care about you. So that's the way it is. They're just waiting until robots leave early access. Exactly. And where did you learn wireback? Oh, I think I probably saw it on one of my Instagram reels. There's a lot of comments like that on Instagram. And only in America do you become rich off of racism. I don't know about that, okay? And some people make a lot of money at it. I mean, this is racism leaderboards. So where's this girl, where's the link to her fucking, to the thing? Because I want to see it. Here we go. Give, send, go. The most surprising thing about this is that the comments are still on. That's what's really surprising, is that... do you guys want to make hundreds of thousands of dollars? Go to your local store. Yeah, anyway, 271K donation goal, by the way. So let me get this straight. The goal amount for the Give, Send, Go is the same amount of Jews that, like, a bunch of, like, white supremacist people, like, that group, Holocaust deniers, think actually were killed in the Holocaust. See, you guys might not know this. See, if you guys ever been on 4chan, you'd know this. Anyway, 271. That's how many they think were killed. The goal for this Give, Send, Go is $271,000. Gentlemen, the brakes are gone, the wheels are off, and we are just tumbling down. Things are out of control. Oh my God. We really out? Yes, bro, like this is nuts. And the first donation goal was 109,000. Look that up on the ADL. 109,000. What will the one after this one be? I really, let me think. And then it was 109 and then 110, right? And so, yeah, there we go. And you can't make, what does it mean? So historically, guys, this is so embarrassing. How do I have to explain this? So historically, over the course of history, Jews have been expelled from 109 countries historically, right? This is the publicly acknowledged number. Now, obviously, there's a little bit of debate over, like, do some of these really count or not? But that's it. And yeah, it's gonna be taxed, right? Well, I don't know. It's 112 now? Is it 112? I have no idea. Oh, no? Yes. For real? Yes, for real. Like, the thing is that this is the problem, is that all of these people on Twitter, these virtue signalers, they don't even know what they're looking at. Like, and this is you know who this is embarrassing for? Hassan. He didn't even talk about this. Does he even know about the 200? Does he even know about the donation goal? What's going on here, right? I mean, this is like, there's multiple layers to this, okay? It's not just one thing. Yeah, the anti-Semitism level is not high enough. Yes, especially, of course. And Tom Hennessy clearly does. I don't even know who that is. I'm going to be honest. I have no idea. At what point do they go, maybe it's me? I don't know. I mean, obviously, like, even if there's some bad shit that happened in the past, like, I'm not really, listen, guys, I've got plenty of friends that are Jewish. I'm not about any of that weird shit, okay? So if you, like, I laugh at this stuff because I think it's ridiculous, not because I think it's true. The truth is that I think it's crazy. And the fact is, too, what's even more astonishing to me is that there are equal and opposite levels of delusion that left-wing people have, too. Like, the thing that, like, oh, well, every single invention was invented by a black person, and actually Mozart and Beethoven and all of these different, you know, like Abraham Lincoln was a Somalian. Like, yes, I understand that a lot of the people that are saying that are joking, but not all of them. But not all of them. So yeah, that's it. And so a stream decoy voice made a video about this. Yes, George Washington was black and the earth is flat. Yeah, it just becomes funny to me. So anyway, stand with Crystal, meet Crystal, hardworking white mom, white being capitalized, doing her job at Cinnabon. Two Somali, I'm surprised they capitalized, like, based off of everything else that I've seen here, the biggest surprise with this is that they capitalized Somali. Customers decided to make her shift hell with intimidation. Instead of blaming the offenders and backing their employee, Cinnabon fires Crystal to keep the nons happy. Okay, we're not going to let this slide. Funds go to making sure Crystal lands on her feet after this betrayal. No white person should lose their job for refusing to be harassed by Somalians. So you can follow for updates and also do a prayer request. Click on the pray button that lets the campaign owner know that you're praying for them. So I can click the pray button, and wow. And so anyway, let's go back. I'll look and we'll see what some of these replies are. Good for you, Crystal. Good for you. This post has been hidden. Deport every single one. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. That really isn't. And so anyway, we've got a lot of them. Oh my God. Look at all of this. Anonymous giver. Oh man. So this is the new, because we've already had one of these before. And you guys remember this a little bit ago whenever there was another white lady who called a little kid the N-word. And whenever that happened, she raised over $500,000 for it. So if you go back and look at it, where is it here? Yeah, there we go. I said competitive racism now has leaderboards. I mean, like, are we really, like, let's just take off the stupid hat for a minute, okay? Let's take off the stupid hat. I know, but just for a minute. yeah, fucking obviously they fired somebody that went in and called customers the N-word. Like, fucking duh. No shit, they fired her. What the fuck did you expect? What are we doing? Fucking obviously. Why? Because they don't want somebody getting mad, harassing the customers. That's the reason why. Because the thing is that there's a lot of black people out there. And some of them like to buy cinnamon rolls. And if every time a black person comes in there, you call them the N-word, there probably won't be as many of them that come in there, and you're not going to sell as many fucking cinnamon rolls. It's pretty fucking obvious, isn't it? Jesus! What do you mean? What a fire take. Yeah, guys, that's why you come here, right? It's for all the hot takes. So there you go. And yeah, she cares about their health. Yes, definitely. Where they harassed her and then they turned the camera on. I know that. I know they goaded her into it. But I'm going to give you a hot take. Even when you get goaded into an argument with a person at your place of employment, you shouldn't call them the N-word. Just don't do it. Like, and you can think that, oh, I'm in the right. It's the right thing to do. They deserve it. I think this is true. Oh, this is what I believe. My grandfather's grandfather was in the Confederacy. You can say whatever reason it is that you think that it's okay to do it. And this is the same thing like about police officers, right? I say this, and a lot of left-wing people lose their mind when I say this. If you want to increase the chance of your interaction with the police going well, it doesn't matter whether you're white, black, man, or a woman, comply with the police officers, don't scream at them, and obey legal orders, and be polite and cordial. If you do that, I can promise you the probability of the police officer shooting you with a gun will go down. Now, it might not be zero, but it's going to be closer to zero than if you start shrieking and fucking crying and running away and trying to hit them, okay? It's going to be lower. I can promise this. So anyway, red logic does not work whenever you're on a job or IRL. No, yes, it doesn't. You are a robot. You are a machine. You are an asset. You are not a person whenever you work. You've got to keep that in mind. And so anyway, so from racist to riches, that's basically it. And so I like that. That's clever. I'll use that in a minute. But when you live in cave, the retard set his cave on fire. You move it with the food stores away from the retard's fire caves. It's easy. Yes, exactly. And so anyway, oh, what about calling a white guy cracker at your customer serving job? I bet if there was a black person doing that, the place would have fired them as well. They would have. Now, it might not have happened as fast, but it probably would have happened. And the reason why, honestly, here's the real reason why, is because there's a lot of lawsuits for discrimination and things like that, and the company doesn't want to have a use case that if they get sued for discrimination in the future, that they can look back and say, oh, well, do you remember whenever you didn't fire this person who went viral on the internet that you knew about for calling customers the N-word, right? 7% they would. Yeah, I mean, I think that it is a very sad state of affairs that we know for sure that somebody would get fired for calling a person the N-word when we don't know for sure that somebody would get fired for calling somebody, a cracker. And like, by the way, I mean, I guess obviously, like, the words are not equal. That's why I'm saying the N-word versus cracker. But the point is that if you're being racist, you should be fired, right? I mean, obviously, if you're calling customers racial slurs, you should get fired. Like, this is not a crazy take to have. And so my point with all this is that there are things that you think are right, and then there's the way it actually is. I know. But the way it actually is that you can't call black people the N-word when you work at a customer service job. That's the way it actually is. Yep. I know. You can't do it. All right? And, yeah, I agree. Yeah, yes, you can. Well, you can do it once. All right? Yeah, you can do it one time. And what the hell? And again, it's just better off if you don't put yourself in this position. And your life will be easier. So anyway, now we have, but this is even better, we have the racism to riches. How long has this been going on for? Top donations. Oh my God. Look at all these people that have given her $1,000. Holy shit. So this has only been around for a couple of days, and people have already raised $135,000. Oh, this is the reason why the person's name came up. It's because this guy, almost 5,000 people have paid her to call this person the N-word. That's it. And so I don't know even what else to say. Some people are rich. Yeah, I guess so. And yeah, didn't Hassan get banned for 2021 for saying cracker? Yeah, but like it's very, I don't think it's really a big deal to say a racial slur whenever you're just simply saying what the word is, right? There's a very different connotation. Like, I don't have a problem with like somebody saying like, yeah, cracker's a word used for white people. It's not, it's kind of like monkey, right? For example, like it's saying the word monkey isn't bad, but if I'm going around calling black people monkeys, then I should get banned because it's fucking racist. So it's really simple, isn't it? Right? I mean, like everybody knows this, but we all have to pretend like we don't understand it. It's so fucking annoying. So yes, you're saying context matters. Of course it matters. Absolutely it matters. And everybody knows it. Everybody fucking knows it. What if you're Frieza? Okay, he's got the pass maybe. Yeah, he's got the impasse, so it's fine. And anyway, so yeah, Stan with Crystal. So you've got a lot of these people here that are, look at all these people that have given her $500. Oh my God. Double down. Stay strong. It's nice to, everyone is sick of this. Wow. Well, guys, and then, oh, was this a donation from SS? I thought it was. I really wasn't sure. But, you know, for a second, so we have donations from SS, the goal being 271K, after it was raised from 109K, and it's about her being fired for calling someone the N-word. We really are reaching levels that I didn't even know were possible. We did. This is it. The goal numbers were put in the dog whistle or just a coincidence? Well, I think that I think it was intentional. I do. Again, 1 point doesn't mean anything, but 2 points make a line. So with the 109,000, I don't know, maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, right? Who knows? But the 109 and then going from 109 to 271, geez, there sure are a lot of coincidences here, guys. Wow, what are all these coincidences coming from? Do you know what non means? I don't want you to explain it, just curious. There's a couple of different ways that people explain it, but yes. And we're saving freedom of speech, one racist white woman at a time, never prouder of America. You've never been prouder of America than this. And so this is the new way. This is the new way that people can make money, is by calling black people the N-word. I thought we patched this out in like 1865, but apparently not.